paparazzi, paparazzi. Anyways, how are you doing? Like, the audacity of cars driving by right now when I'm filming the biggest video of my career. How are you? How are you doing? Because I've been living on my own for like a week now and I'm dealing with it, kind of loving it, kind of hating it. Don't ask me if it fart because it do. It's a cold brew. I'm gonna be crapping my brains out. Anyways though, that's not what this video is about. We are going to get ready. Get ready for what? I don't know, but isn't that, not to get corny on you real quick, isn't that beautiful that we just don't know? We don't know where the day is gonna take us. Aww. What we do know is that we're gonna shit and fart, but other than that, we have no clue what's gonna happen. I accidentally, what the fuck? What was that? What was that scream though? But I accidentally looked at myself on the 3x times reflection part of the mirror and I nearly died. No one, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy to see themselves in the 3x zoomed in part of the mirror. Like, no. People always ask me to do like a makeup tutorial and stuff, and all these years that people have been asking me, I've been like, no, because first of all, like, I'm not actually good at makeup. Like, I think I just look weird and people are like, like, that's kind of different. Like, maybe I don't look weird. Maybe I'm just totally brainwashed by Western society's idea of beauty and the fact that I am mixed, I'm Mexican and white, leaves me to believe that I look weird, although it's not really the truth. Who knows? I just got back from New York recently. I saw a ton of beautiful, inspirational art, specifically this one piece. I'll have to find the artist's name, but basically she casted her whole body, like different parts of her body, and she made like a rock climbing like wall out of these like pieces of her body, and she's literally climbing up the pieces of her body using her own hair, like a giant thing of her own hair. And basically what the piece meant was that, you know, she's fighting her own battles, she's like overcoming something, like using her own mind, body, spirit, soul to like overcome something in like life and grief and change. And that really, it really struck me. I really felt like I was looking at it at the right time. I honestly can't get over it. It was really beautiful. I also saw Van, you know, like just Van Gogh, you know, like one of the most famous painters ever. I saw him. He's bestie. He's bae. I also met like a bunch of amazing women, like amazing girlfriends that I'm never gonna be able to get over. And I honestly kind of want to move to New York. Like, I'm not okay. Like, I think I might actually want to move to New York after my lease here is up. And I live in Orange County, California. Like, yuck. Makeup wise, like, what am I doing right now? I think it's self-explanatory, but I try to like put on as little like foundation as possible these days because, okay, like I tried to film myself doing makeup like during a true crime video, which by the way, if you don't know, I have a true crime channel. Like, go subscribe and be ready for amazing content because I'm ready to like kick life in the balls, dude. I have like amazing ideas. I'm not even gonna be humble because guess what, you know, like it doesn't matter if you're humble, dude. Like, if you have a great, fantastic idea that you're proud of, just say it. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, my upcoming videos are not gonna be good. I mean, to be honest with you, I always feel like they're not good when they come out, but I'm really just like kind of trying to like let myself breathe because before, when I used to film anything, I was just always working on a project that I had little to no creative input on usually, and I hated that. I hated hated it. Like every day of my life was planned out to a T. I guess it's just nice not to have a plot for the day. Like it's nice for me to choose my arc. Like I'm in my independence arc right now, like story arc. Having a little written by a man moment right now with my chi-chis looking good, getting ready in front of this camera right now. So I've been trying to get my apartment like cute and try to get it like prepared, and let me tell you, it's been really hard, especially when you're a weakling like me, like an absolute I'm just here to be baby. But I mean, a few things are starting to come together. Like I unpacked my mattress, but I found out that it was literally the smallest mattress ever. Like what I'm sitting on right now is the smallest mattress I've ever seen. Like I thought getting a twin mattress would be okay, but no, it's not. As soon as I unpacked it, I was like, how the hell am I gonna on this thing? I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm joking. I'm half joking. The thing is that I cannot even fit on this damn thing. Like when I'm sleeping, I nearly like roll off of it. And I emailed them and I was like, yo, like this mattress is like too small. Like my feet practically hang off and I'm only 5'6". So like what are we gonna do about this? And basically they told me that the earliest time that you can return something is 30 days after you get it. I'm like, but why? I didn't want to wait 30 days with this mattress, like only. So what I did is probably dumb, but I ordered this same mattress again. And I'm just gonna put the two together and just pretend that it's one. Am I thinking, or was that dumb of me? I don't know. Because I could have ordered a like queen or a full-size mattress, but then I would have been stuck with this for 30 days. Plus it's like, how do you even return a mattress? Like the thing is big as hell. Sorry to go off about my mattress, jeez. My boring adult problems, sorry. On my last day in New York, like when I was gonna leave, I was procrastinating. I honestly am really bad with time management, like 1000%. I like barely missed the damn plane, okay? So I'm in the terminal and I'm like trying to figure out what to do. Like, should I like try to get another plane today? Like, can I get another one? Like, is it possible? Blah, blah, blah. It wasn't working out for the longest time. Like, I guess I was doing something wrong. And so I was like, okay, I mean, honestly, I get to stay another day in New York. Like, whatever, I'll just... Like, I wasn't mad about it at all. I was happy about it. But then I ended up figuring it out at the last minute. And so I was able to catch the flight and go home. However, I'm pissed that that happened. I feel like the universe really wanted me to stay there another goddamn day. And you know why? Because guess what? That night, my friends went to a party. And guess who they saw? Zoe Kravitz. What the fuck? I'm actually pissed off about that. And not only that, okay, it actually gets worse. Like, I don't know how, but it gets worse. Okay, so me and my friend Anu are really big fans of Curtis Connor, obviously. He's like such an inspiring creator and just a chill, cool ass dude. And so like right as I was leaving New York, Curtis was like going to New York. Like he was going there for like to do like comedy shows. And my friend DM'd him and was like, hey, me and Wabi Sabi were like talking about your content the other day, and like, and I'm just like so sad that I can't come and like support you because like the show is sold out, but like, yeah, we just like love your content and we're like inspired by you. And guess what happened? Guess what fucking happened? Curtis comped her tickets. Like, what? Okay, you don't understand this. Like, I've been watching Curtis for like damn near like 4 years now. I don't know. I can't even remember, but he's just always been a really chill and like inspiring creator to me. So I'm like pissed. I'm pissed, okay, about that. But it's okay, because it's like, you know what? It's okay. I can go to another comedy show, you know? It's fine. But it gets worse, okay? So not only Zoe Kravitz and Curtis Connor, but guess what else happened? They put a goddamned Harambe statue right next to the bull with the balls. Like, you know, the Wall Street bull? They put one right there. Like, as soon as I left, like, I swear to God, like, all of this was, like, popping off. I'm like, what is happening? Like, what is happening? Like, does New York hate me or something? Does New York have like a secret vendetta against me? Vendetta. Either way, I was extremely upset. And I miss my friends a lot. Like, I just had such a wonderful time eating New York food, you know, observing the New York people. Like, the beauty of it all, the beauty of everybody walking around outside all the time. You see, now I'm here and now it feels lonely because there's just not that many people walking around outside. Like, people drive cars everywhere in California. But in New York, everything is like close together. So there's like a shit ton of people like walking around all the time. And I really, really love that. I just, I'm mad. Oh my God. Actually, okay, this next thing that I'm about to tell you is gonna sound really horny and seductive, but it's not, okay? I have this piece of furniture. It's like a TV stand, okay? I ordered it and it's downstairs in the mailroom, right? But the damn thing is so heavy. I'm like, I literally cannot, I couldn't even pick it up. I tried. Like, I went down there right now. I tried. Hi, Kurt. Hi, babe. It's just not happening. And so I don't know who to ask to help me. Just to be perfectly honest, I have no clue who to ask to help me. So I'm just like, hey, like, can you help me carry my furniture up the stairs? Like, totally like Jennifer Coolidge like status. You want to help me carry my furniture up the stairs? That didn't sound like Jennifer Coolidge at all. Jeez. But like, I don't know why, like, helping somebody carry, like, helping a hot person, I mean, I'm not calling myself hot, maybe I am, but helping a somewhat attractive person carry furniture up to their house is like something very horny. Like some of those women who were in love with Edward Scissorhands in the movie, like, use that as an excuse to like have him over so he could like scissor them. I need to shut the fuck up. I need to shut the fuck up. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of slacked off a little bit my first almost week here, but it's because it's such a weird transition. I feel like I got out of a relationship right now where the person did not see me as a person. And so now I also have like an identity crisis from that. And I feel weird. Like, I don't even know who I am. I don't know who the hell I am. Anyways, I've never done a get ready with me before, so I'm just farting. But yeah, it's been a rough transition. Like, I don't know how to like socially interact with people because I have hardly done any of that for the past few years. And so honestly, I'm just like trying really hard just to like be whoever the hell I am. So like this week of slacking off has been really interesting. I went to a few Halloween parties now. They were pretty fun. I went to a gay club with my friends. That was really fun. I got twerked on. It was cute. It was nice. I'm really awkward though, and I don't know what to do at all. So I did absolutely nothing. Something LGBT happened to me. What is happening? Like, what did I just do? This isn't okay. Like, this is not okay. What the hell did I just do to my eyebrows? I was honestly feeling really, really lonely like the first couple days, and I still do. I wake up and I listen to The Strokes and I cry, but part of me also really enjoys being by myself. Part of me really enjoys my own company and just the comfort of doing whatever I want without any fear of judgment. The time that I'm able to take to film and create and just trust my process on everything is really wonderful. The way that I've been taking notes for the true crime video that I'm making, and it's been so relaxing that it's on my time and I'm not like working for somebody else. You know, although obviously I was a big part of the other channel that I was involved in, I was working for someone else, definitely. Like, he was my boss, so I hope you don't think I'm like talking crap. Like, I'm not. I'm just like saying my truth, and like I have a lot of issues that have come out of this relationship. I've talked about it a bit. It's been hard for me to heal because I'm quite traumatized from this relationship. That's just the vibe. That's just the vibe. That's just the vibe. Ooh, I also got a new tattoo and it's starting to peel. He is so damn handsome. Like, Hi. I'm not gonna lie to you, some people on TikTok were giving me a little bit of crap for talking shit about my dead dad, but like, bro, he's my dead dad. Like, he was a deadbeat dad and now he is dead. He's literally a deadbeat dad. Can I talk my shit? Can I talk my shit? I'm stalling because I need to go get my palette. Hold up, let me get up off of my fat ass. Sorry, I'm about to continue and do my eye makeup, but I took this picture on the last day ever that I lived in my apartment that I grew up in Buena Park. And like, I look at this picture and everything about life has changed since this picture. Like, I'm so glad that I took this picture. Hold on, let me show it to you. And like, it's actually very like Tumblr aesthetic. Like, you see this like blue street sign right here and this car zooming by and like the sunset and the palm tree and the wire. Like, not me being a photographer genius, but I took a picture of the outside area of where I lived with my ex-boyfriend. And so I want to take that picture and get it developed and like put it in a frame like this too. Like, every time I leave a place, I want to have a picture like this that just shows like life. I don't know if I'll have time to develop the picture that I took outside of me and my ex-boyfriend's apartment, but if I can do that today, then I will include it in this video. And whenever I move out of here, I'm totally taking a picture outside again. Speaking of life changing, a lot of really young people or like teenagers like kind of ask me like, how have you been able to like get out on your own? Like, how have you been able to move out? And I think I actually have like the most complicated story, origin story. My lore, it runs deep. I have a lot of lore, and I'll just tell you about it while I'm doing my eyeshadow. So basically, I had a like very weird childhood. Like, here's some like tea on my family, just a bit of tea. Or for this to make sense, I kind of need to tell you about my mom a little bit. Okay, so my mom grew up and her parents are like super conservative and like they suck. They're hardcore Christians. Like, no offense to Christians, like I know there's like plenty of Christians that are like totally cool people, but they're like not the good kind where they really get pissed. What did I just do? What did I just do? They get pissed at anybody who doesn't think like them, honestly. It's real bad, and they're quite homophobic and quite racist. Luckily, my mom isn't. Like, I have no idea how, but she's not. She's like super mega liberal, which isn't the worst thing that you could be. I'm not conservative or liberal. Like, conservatives and liberals are both totally harming the whole entire world, but each differently and in unique ways. Like, liberals at least have good intentions and have way better morals, like way nicer. But like politician wise, like, it doesn't matter if you're liberal or like conservative or whatever, because like all politicians must die. And, ooh, did I say that? Anyways. My mom just like never like received love, I guess, as a child. Like, she was like just super lonely and just kind of like a black sheep of the family, and like the dynamic between her and her parents was just like super tyrannical, and like they're very, I don't know, just controlling and manipulative. And literally she was taking psych meds for like years without even knowing. Like, literally her mom was giving her vitamins for years, and they were medication for ADHD. Like, huh? Why would you trick your child into doing that? How do I know this? We'll get to that in a second. But basically what happened is my mom totally passed that on to us, where it was like literally just awkward as hell to be around her. Like, there was no communication. I honestly felt like my mom avoided me like most of my life. Like, any issue or problem that I had, or it would just get her pissed. It would either get her pissed off if I had an issue that I needed help with, or she would avoid it like at all costs. It's quite sad. Actually, it's quite sad. When it comes to my dad, as I aforementioned, I was talking shit about him on TikTok. I got this tattoo for him though, so obviously I do have love for him. He doesn't deserve it that much, but oh, that's a lie. He does deserve it. Literally everybody is so complex where it's like, I can't even get mad at anyone anymore because I just understand their psychological issues at there's psychological issues afoot, so I can't be that mad because like a lot of people, most people, even people that are being assholes are doing their best with whatever the hell emotional skills they have and like, you know, whatever. My mom met my dad while she was working at McDonald's. I'm alive because of McDonald's. Isn't that kind of cute? Oh, by the way, I do not know how to do eyeshadow. I don't. So like I honestly just mess around with it. Like I cover up my eyeshadow with like huge ass wings anyways. So it doesn't matter that much. Although I do try and I like try to blend it out and like add some depth to my eyes, although they do not need it because my eyes are very pushed in. You know, someone told me once that my eyes were like really pushed in and now I'm like paranoid. I actually went on a rant about this the other day on camera. I just didn't post it anywhere. Eye bags, really, bro? Really, God? Oh wow, you're really giving it to me. This is ridiculous, the trauma that I feel from people, that person saying that my eyes are pushed in. Like I said, I'm just doing my regular look that I've been doing right now. I mean, I go through phases with looks. Like I was doing blue eyebrows every single day when I had blue and blonde hair and then just blue hair. I miss doing that, honestly. I might, next time we do a get ready with me, I mean, if there's a next time, if you like me enough to come back, then yeah, we can do blue brows or like a wild color brows. Maybe we could even dye our hair together. After this, okay, I want to be blonde for like another month because I'm liking this, and also like the blue is not even all the way out of it. So I want to experience the blonde life, like my blonde era fully. And then who knows, like, I don't know. You guys could comment down below what color I should dye my hair next. But I digress. Like, what the hell am I even saying? I don't even realize what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was born because of McDonald's, right? McDonald's breakfast do slap, and so do I. So I met at McDonald's, okay? And let me just say this, my mom is white. Like, I don't know if I mentioned that, but whatever. Her family is like super conservative, so you might have already guessed that. And my dad is like coming from like a Catholic Hispanic family. Like he grew up in Mexico, he grew up in Michoacan, and he has trauma of his own. Parents be projecting onto their children, and he was working there and he hardly spoke any English, okay? And like my mom and dad like fell in love from like him like drawing her pictures at McDonald's, like on the menus and stuff, and like making like paper roses, like roses out of paper for her, and like bringing her flowers and like leaving it in cute notes on her car and blah, 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 blah. It was the 80s. Very cute. And like my grandparents, the aforementioned conservative white ones, like did not like him from the get-go. And my mom felt so, obviously she felt like she could not tell them really about her relationship and stuff and how serious it was getting. So my mom ran away to Las Vegas with dad and eloped. And they got married in a chapel called the Little Love Chapel. Like, this is cute. If only it had a good ending. If only. You know, parents, they do be disappointing you. Like this origin story would be so damn cute if only it would not get horrible like right now. So my dad was kind of like a douche. Like, let's get real, he was a douche. That's why I said rest in peace Bozo on TikTok. Like, for example, one time he showed up late to like my sister's, like, I don't know, like 6th birthday or something. This was like before I was even like born, I think. He showed up to her birthday late and in a brand new Mustang. Huh? Midlife crisis much? Show up to your daughter's birthday party late? In a Mustang? I mean, to be fair though, the damn Mustang was cool. I vaguely remember like riding in it as a baby and like feeling the wind go through my hair. Chapter 2, Dad becomes a thief and Mom becomes a manipulator. My dad was working at Rent-A-Center, and this was like right as I was like being born. I was born in 1998. Like, wow, so long ago. Gosh, there's so much to talk about. If you're not getting annoyed with me, I have too many hours of things to talk about. But my dad was working at Rent-A-Center, and he kind of like started a scheme where he would like steal a bunch of crap and then like sell it, and he would would also like give us some of the stolen furniture, and like we didn't even know it was stolen. Like there was just like straight up a stolen couch, a stolen table, and a rug and stuff like right there in the living room. And like I don't remember this at all, but apparently, and this is like according to my sister and my mom, that one day when we came back from school, I have no idea what grade I was in, probably like kindergarten or something, and the FBI was at our house there to collect the stolen goods, and like they just took everything. And apparently my mom was like begging and pleading, like, please don't take my children's beds, like please, like I didn't know, blah, blah, blah. This is actually really sad. Like I'm glad I can't remember this. Younger sibling vibes, don't remember half the bad things, love it. But yeah, a lot of our shit got taken away. But like my mom, like my whole entire life up until when I was 17 and like my life changed forever and shit, she was working at the apartment building I lived in, and so she was the manager, and like she was like really respected and people really liked her. So a lot of people in the apartment building ended up like teaming together to get us like new furniture, I guess, which is actually like very sweet if I like think about it. Like my only goal here is to look dead, and let's just say it's happening. Oh my god, my heart is racing so fast right now. It's not even okay. It's not okay. Okay, where was I with my Joker villain origin story? So that happened with the FBI. Apparently I didn't see my dad for many years, like at all. He left, like we didn't even know if he was like dead or alive. But apparently he not only left to like abandon us, but he also like left because he was like running away from the law, because I guess it was actually very serious what he was doing. I think he was like making fake checks or something. It was not it, but like respect the hustle though, dad. Respect the hustle. How does that Dwayne Johnson song go? Wait, I'm literally gonna look up the lyrics right now. It's about drive, it's about power, put in the work, put in the hour, we go run. Yeah, that's what my dad was like. He was just like, it's about drive, it's about power. He put in the work, he put in the hours, scamming people. Love it. You know, if only my dad's skills of lying were passed on to me. Like I cannot tell a lie. I'm simply like Honest Abe. I couldn't possibly tell an itty bitty lie. No, but for real, I can't. It's hard. Like I actually physically start like having horrible like anxiety symptoms. Like I actually will like freaking start trembling and stuff. Start trembling, start shaking, like feel like I have to throw up, feel like I have to have diarrhea. Like I cannot tell a lie. I know this is like a little bit irrelevant, but it really fucks me up to lie. I don't know what that's all about. What's that movie? I related to it so much. What is it called? Oh, we're going in for eyeliner now, by the way. All right, the sun decided to shard on me right now, so I got out my mushroom lamp from IKEA. It's very cute. I don't actually feel like this will provide much light, but just so you know that I have a cute mushroom light and I am trying to make it more bright. All right, here we go. We're going in. This is what, you know, this is what people have been urging me to do. It's a crisis. It's actually like, it's a hate crime against all the bisexuals of the world, including myself, that I have never done a video where I'm like doing my eyeliner. Like it's actually a hate crime. Such a crime against humanity. Here we go. I think I was talking about my dad still. I'm gonna just pretend I'm your friend telling you this, honestly, because there's no formality to the way that I talk in real life. I like kind of am all over the place, which is why I have such a hard time driving, because I'm all over the place and I don't even care what I'm doing until people are honking at me and screaming at me to like pull over. And that really pisses me off because I really want to drive. I really want to drive to Seattle, Washington, to see Kurt's bench where they have, well, first of all, he was like there, like his butt cheeks were on it. And also there's like a bunch of like things that fans left for him. And like the bridge that he talks about, and like Something in the Way, the song, like, that's like my favorite Nirvana song, at least. Sorry, I have to like shut the fuck up when I do this. I love doing graphic liner. I wouldn't say that I'm great at graphic liner, but I do it. Sorry, I'm trying to move you guys closer. Just a second. Oh my gosh. My dad left I did not see him for many, many years until I was 13. And then when I saw him, he was in jail. So I visited him in jail. It was like a jail right next to Six Flags. I actually like have like a very good like full sensory memory of that. Like I remember I was in the car. I was using a Walkman because I didn't have an iPod for like the longest time. And when I did get an iPod, it was like not even the greatest. I don't know. My ass was poor. I was so jealous of everybody who had like those big ass, thick ass badonka donka iPods that are just like big as hell. But I remember I was in the car and I was listening to the Distillers, the song City of Angels. And I was looking at the car window and I remember seeing Six Flags as we passed it by. And I remember thinking to myself, I wish that I was going to Six Flags and not jail to visit my dad. That sounds way more fun, right? Like let me think about it. Visit dad in jail or go to Six Flags? What should we do? But yeah, it was weird. Talk to him through the telephone, you know, that whole thing. Telephone smelled like ass cheeks. My sister ended up getting really pissed off at him, like understandably, like he always like said the wrong thing. But yeah, like I mentioned, my mom was like not emotionally available at all to me. And like, I guess that kind of makes sense because like my dad, like, you know, of course left her and broke her heart too and got married to another woman while they were still technically married. Didn't mention that yet. Didn't mention that fun little part. I would just describe her as like very toxic growing up. Like, it's not 100% her fault, but like, I don't know, just going to her for anything, she would literally just scream at me. Like, she's screaming, "Hey mom, can you like give me a ride to," screaming, I'm really hurt, I need to go to the hospital," like screaming. There was this one time when I was in 6th grade. I remember I used to be a cheerleader. Like, wow, kind of weird, huh? I used to be a cheerleader in this thing called Young Champions. I also did hip hop dance. I have like a very embarrassing picture of myself being a hip hop dancer. But this one time I was practicing for cheerleading practice. I was like the one getting like thrown into the air. And so I was like practicing how to like get up on what's called the base, which is like basically two girls with their palms held out and they like hold you up in the air. And so I kept jumping up on this toy chest to like get used to it and like do like a really high jump. And my leg, like I missed one of the times that I was getting up, and this was like earth-shattering pain. Like, it was actually horrible. It's like I think it was like the most painful thing that I've ever felt. Like, I felt a shock like of electricity go up my spine from how bad this hurt. My bone landed on it perfectly and it felt like it shattered. Literally, it was so weird too. The skin around it like cracked. It like cracked open. It looked like a goddamn volcano. And I'm trying to get like the fuzzy stuff off of my eyeliner. Sorry, I'm just like ranting. Like, what else do you do in a get ready with me? Like, come on. Hey, maybe you guys relate. Who can relate? Woo! Not Logic making suicide corny. Who can relate? Woo! What just happened? Look at that. That just happened because I was flicking my bean around right now, talking to you guys about nonsense. It's not that bad though. Honestly, I'm like a little bit of a Bob Ross when it comes to makeup. Like, I really don't mind if there's mistakes in it. Like, it's okay. I've spent too much of my life like worried about stuff where I'm at that point where it's like, I can forgive myself for making a mistake while doing my makeup. And I think you guys should too. I think flaws in makeup are okay. And most of the time, no one's even gonna notice because your makeup is your own special little thing. Like, it's your own groove, it's your own style, and anything that's a mistake, you should just say it happened on purpose. Why am I putting on my lip liner right now? I'm not even done with my eyeliner. I guess it's just, I feel better about myself once I put on my liner because my lips are like so weird. Like, they're cute, but they're like tucked in. I feel like I need like injections or something to get them to just pop out more. 2% of a syringe could literally just make me a baddie. It's all about the he said, she said bullshit. What the heck? hell was I saying? My skin cracked open like a damn volcano. Like I could not walk. Like physically, like my leg would like buckle underneath me. Like I couldn't do it. And I told my mom about this and she was like, stop faking it. Like you're just trying not to go to school. Like stop doing that right now. Like she was like pissed for no reason, and like my leg was like bleeding and everything. It's not like I was like making it up. I couldn't have been making it up. My leg was like straight up cracked like a volcano. And so basically I just had to pretend like my leg was fine, otherwise she would get pissed. So I would be going to school and I would literally be like limping. Like I wouldn't be like putting my full weight on my leg. Like I would be picking my leg up every time, like not letting it really be on the ground. It was awful, and like it took months for it to get better. And like I remember I still went to cheerleading practice too, because my mom was like, you have to go to cheerleading practice, I'm paying for this and there's no way I'm gonna let you not go, blah, blah, blah. Are you keeping up with this? I'm sorry, I'm genuinely sorry. Like this is how I talk. I'm just like, rah, rah, rah. My cheerleading coach actually noticed that there was something wrong, and she asked me if I was okay, and she was like really concerned, like, do you need to go to the hospital? Like, what's wrong? Like, stop! Oh, why is this happening right now? My eyeliner was like too watery right now. Like it got really fucking juicy and like it's going in my eye. Like there's nothing I can do. It's going, it's happening. What the hell do I do? I'm scared to open my eye. I think I'm gonna make it worse. I guess I should just wait for it to dry. Okay, but anyways, the adults in my life totally failed me, and like I was just like limping around for like 2 months. That's the moral of the story. Like literally there was no good reason to even tell you that. I guess it was just an example of my mom's neglect. She's having her own moment now where she got a bunch of like therapy recently, and now she's like a new person, and it's like so weird because I haven't been able to talk to her. Stop! Anyways, feel free to share your toxic parent stories in the comments. Trauma dump on me. Let's go, ladies. Let me skip ahead to the point of this whole shebang. I have been without parental supervision since I was 17, okay? And this is because I got really into like the punk scene when I was a teenager, like ages 14 through 17. Just put it this way already. I really needed friends. I was very vulnerable. I didn't have very many people to listen to me, and I made this friend, we'll call her Sally. We just met each other and we got really close over the course of like 1 month, and she seemed really cool. Like we were literally born on the same day in the same year. We are not the same, period, but she's like the evil version of me. Like we would say that we were like kind of like sisters because we were born on the same day. She would be the sister from hell. But anyways, one day my mom pulled my sister and I over, and she's like, hey, I'm moving to Texas, like right now. Like I'm moving like yesterday. Well, no, she was like, I'm moving in like a month. Like my grandparents, who I do not like, live out there, and they like convinced her to go over there, and they're like, yeah, like it's cheaper out here, blah, 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 blah. We'll do a down payment for you to get a house down here, and like all this stuff. At this point, I wasn't even graduated yet. So like I did not want to go, let alone go to Texas. Like I'm sorry, but who actually wants to move to Texas? No offense to all the Meg Thee Stallions of the world and Texas baddies. Who wants to move there from California? I, on the other hand, like she wanted me to come with her, and I straight up refused. Like I remember, like I said, she would like scream and get really angry, so I couldn't really confront her about this with my own words. I'm sorry, can you see what I'm doing? I'm so sorry, I just realized this is a get ready with me and I'm like so far away, hold on. So I wrote her this note, and it was basically like, I'm not moving to Texas with you. I want to go to my own graduation. I only have ever lived in California, and I don't want to go to Texas. And if I move to Texas, I'm gonna kill myself. Unalive myself. Not me being manipulative as a teenager to my mom. I mean, honestly, at the time, it felt like a truth though. So now I like look back on it and I'm like, was that like manipulative? But it felt very real at the time. This friend that I was talking about, I told her that my mom's trying to force me to move to Texas. And she was like, oh, don't worry. Like, yeah, I got you, girl. Like, you can come live with me in my house. Like, totally, you'll have your own room. And I was like, oh my God, yes, like, let's do this. And like the plan was that basically I was gonna come over for a sleepover at her house and basically never leave. Like, her dad was just gonna be like, is she ever gonna go? And like, I would just never leave. Like, that was the plan. Like, good plan, Nikki, good plan. I told my mom this, like, yeah, I'm gonna move in with Sally. Like, I'm not gonna go with you. Everything's gonna be fine. And she was like, okay, but like, I have to talk to an adult who lives in the house, like her dad or something, and I have to like see where you're gonna live. And I was like, okay. I got one of my guy ex-friends, we'll call him Jacob. I got him to call my mom up and pretend to be Sally's dad. Like, speaking like an old Hispanic man type vibe, which he was Hispanic too, and Sally's dad was like an old Hispanic dude, so like, it wasn't like, I'm not saying this in a weird way, like, that's what he was trying to get the vibe of, and it totally worked. Like, he totally excelled, he went above and beyond and stuff, and he sounded really like realistic. He was like, oh yeah, everything will be fine, and oh, trust me, like, we got this. As for showing her where I would live, we literally just did like a drive-by on the house. Like, literally, I was like, oh, you can't come in right now because like nobody's home, but this is the house though. And like, she accepted that. Like, we just drove past it. Like, that's all we did. And so everything seemed to be working out, yet Sally got really pissed at me for like leaving during a show to like go get beer with like some dude that I was like kind of dating. And because of that, like, literally I just left and came back too. Like, I was gone for like 10 minutes, but she was like very controlling of me, and it was weird. Like, she totally was berating me, like, low-key, and like, she was beginning to take advantage of the fact that I needed her for a home and knew that she could treat me like dog shit and get away with it because I was desperate and I really needed a place to stay. Because she got pissed off about this, she was like, you know what? I don't want you to move in with me anymore. You should probably like move in with your boyfriend or something. And like, I was only like barely dating some random guy at the time, and like, we weren't even like boyfriend and girlfriend or anything, so like, I didn't have anywhere to go. It was like very crushing. It was a very crushing moment for young Nikki, and the following the preceding years were very crushing times for young Nikki. In fact, every time I see a picture of myself from when I was 17, 18, 19, 20, I literally want to cry. Like, it actually breaks my heart. Like, I feel very bad for that person just getting stepped on by everyone and abandoned by everyone. Like when people make like edits of me and it's like pictures of me from when I was 17 and like 18 and like you know, my last years of being a teenager, I actually like, I don't even like recognize the person. It's like it's very weird, and it makes me sad, and every time I like see one, I kind of like, I don't want to look at it, which I feel bad because those edits are coming out of a place of love, but this is looking pretty good. We might be done. I mean, I don't know what my costume's gonna be, so we might add more, but you see, you just be patient and you keep adding liner. Back to the story. I'm gonna put some white liner under my eyes. Okay, so she basically told me like, all right, fuck you, like, you can't move in, whatever. I don't like you and you're a poser and stuff. Like, literally, like, I could not even understand what the hell was happening. Like, I was too afraid to tell my mom about what was going on because she would get really pissed and yell at me, and there was just no way. Like, I'd rather have died than told my mom what the hell was going on. So I didn't. And so I just like couch surfed and stayed at friends' houses, and it was depression season for sure. I ended up eventually telling my sister about like what was going on, and she felt really bad, and like, she was like, well, like, we need some help, so if you can like come live with us, like, just like try to get a job, and like, you know, you can like help pay with like rent. And so that's what I did, but it took me like 6 months to look for a job, and it was like real sad. It was like real sad because no one wanted to hire my dumbass because I was only 17. And then I moved in with my sister and her husband, which I'm not like blaming this on them at all. Like, my sister did not know like the full context of what was going on, because I would always kind of like downplay it because I didn't want her to like worry about me. Like, she has her own problems. I feel like I still do the same thing. I just downplay what the hell's going on because I don't want her to worry about me, and I don't want everyone to worry about me. I hate it. Like, stop worrying about me. Stop worrying about me. Stop. Ooh, damn. Ooh, God. Not me realizing I'm sexy right now. All right, where was I? I can't take this anymore. My heart's beating so fast from the cold brew. And it's not even, I drank only half of it. I was gonna tell you something, but it would like totally warrant a trigger warning, like 1000%. So maybe that's a story for another day. But yeah, and then like I started going out with my ex, and like I'm not even gonna get into that. Just suffering, just pain. I'm not gonna get into it. I thought I wanted to kind of talk more about you see, it's so weird because I feel like I can't even talk about the past like years and years of my life. Like it's so poopy. It's so poopy butthole. Like I can't talk about the last years of my life without like talking about him. It's so poopy butthole. So we're trying to make new stories. We're trying to embrace this independence arc. But I made money doing those videos and I have money saved up. So you know what the good thing about like traumatic experiences is if you can at least get money out of them. So whatever the fuck Dwayne said. Okay, we're gonna put on eyelashes now. Let me put this on so I can smell like a whore. Time for lashes. I always get lashes from this store on Instagram called Ya Lord Lashes, because they're fucking huge and they're like really like modestly priced. Like a lot of freaking big ass lashes like this that I see that people sell, they're like, yeah, $20 for one pair. Like, girl, no. Like, your Lord has your ass. Like, these lashes are like $5. They last forever too. I'm sorry if this video is like 10,000 years long, and also like if it's depressing. Like, I talk about this stuff so nonchalantly that it's like, I don't know, it's kind of funny. Pain and suffering in life is like hella funny. I laugh at myself every single day. And the day that I stop laughing at myself, I think I will actually become miserable. I think everybody needs to laugh at themselves. In other news, I'm addicted to Incubus. Like, if you have not been listening to Incubus recently, or you've never listened to Incubus, you need to listen to Incubus like yesterday, like tomorrow, like last year, 10 years ago. You need to be listening to them. First of all, the singer is like one of the hottest people I've ever seen in my entire life. Right next to Zoe Kravitz, who I could have met, and the guy from The Sound of Metal. Gosh, oh god, Jesus Christ, those are some of the hottest people I've ever seen. But besides that, their sound is just so beautiful and unique. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, they have some stinkers, they have some songs that are not that great, but like most of them are like really good, and they even have like a DJ like in there, and it's like, I don't know, it's just really cool. I think they're like very underrated, dude. When they dropped Stellar, it was a cultural reset. I want you to go listen to that. Anyways, I get so many DMs from like teenagers and stuff just being like, you know, I'm having this problem and I'm having this problem, and or I'm depressed, or I want to hurt myself and stuff. And it's really heartbreaking. Like, I feel you 1000%. Like I mentioned, I can't even look at a picture of myself when I was a teenager and feel okay. Like, I'm not okay. It's okay to not be okay. Like, we're all in this together, dude. Like, I thought that my life was stuck. Honestly, before I went to New York, I was honestly very on a live on Idol. I don't know how to say this without demonetization, but I wasn't doing good at all mentally. And I do feel an improvement in my mental health, although I am still very upset and depressed. I do feel that I am getting better at loving myself, maybe. And I know that you're all capable of it too, because you're all smart, beautiful, capable human beings. All right, I'm running late and my friends are getting pissed, but I literally just decided to be hot. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, all of my good costume stuff is not here, so I give up and I'm just gonna be cute. I mean, I'm wearing a horror movie shirt. It has Jennifer Check on it. It has all the baddies on it. So, yeah, let's go out. Let's see. Actually, you know what? How about I update you after the party and just see how obliterated I am. And it's not going to be fun. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. I accidentally stayed out all night and just fucking went like hard, like just drinking, yes. Probably shouldn't have done that because now I am late to post the damn video, but hey, I need to live a little bit. I hope you're not judging me right now. I would be judging you right now, but I would just have so much fun. I was like, anyways, ignore Drew Gooden in the background. I am totally not watching amazing content right now, but I will talk to you guys later. I look like shit. And like, okay, but honestly, you should look like shit after you have a good ass night. So you know what? Whatever. I love you guys. And I will say that is like a fucking, that was a banger of a night. All right, anyways, bye.